Our next speaker is it's Tim Stick. My talk title is Genesis to Revolution. CT hasn't run its course. It's pushing to the tape with big bore force. The Swedes punted their Nobel CT decision, a technology saving us from exploratory incision. Godfrey's EMI could diagnose brain cysts. Building a scanner was on Cormack's bucket list. In the 1990s, Willi marked our CT calendar. Now CT demands a pitch parameter, multitasking acquisition with couch position, making contiguous reformats for your physician. Axial was slow, then came spiral. According to Smith-Bindman, these x-rays gone viral. At these low doses, what conclusions can we make? So what if a few photons cause DNA to break? Mix public fear and pseudoscience and let it ferment. Drunk on that, you won't ask where the high-dose FBP images went. If it were my kid with an appendix spewing bacteria, I would not be consulting any appropriateness criteria. Fear over radiation is causing too much harm. Techs are afraid to set off a dose check alarm. Don't get me wrong, CT can make your hair fall off, but only if your operator's brain is as big as a sloth's. Academic societies think the solution is training. We got all these big names constantly campaigning, but at the end of the day, a tech's got a button to press. Rads have no time to assist, leaving techs to guess. One vendor prefers Sprechens Deutsch, perhaps motivating their interesting name choice. From a country famous for their engineers, post-split, Siemens is going by Healthineers. GE planned to spin healthcare off as a subsidiary, was planning to milk it for profit like cows in a dairy, but they didn't switch off their industrial might. Imaginations kept it on since Edison and the incandescent light. Something is happening in the East. The Chinese government is funding a MD-CT beast. Canon and GE must have some defector because United's premium scanner has a wide axial detector. Their engineers got raises to leave the big four. Their salespeople will be sending your scanner out the door. The latest CTs create quantitative tableaus. CT plus computer gives me coronary flows. A schema view shows you what's wrong because of thrombosis, while heart flow can save you from the cath lab due to a misdiagnosed stenosis. I could retire now with stock in these technologies. I wouldn't have to know future CBF and FFR terminologies. In academic circles, DECT is what every scan should be, while RVU-hungry rads are asking, what basis image will show me the PE? Dual Energy CT needs to find a killer app. All it can do now is help urologists find a stone to zap. CT technology is about what radiologists want to see. This isn't how outcome-based healthcare is supposed to be. Resident rads better start working with their hands. Their eyes are getting replaced by neural network frequency bands. Rads should be getting worried about AI. Watson plus textures gives me something to query Epic by. At the end of the day, you need to put your trust in modalities that are round. Who wants to strain and stress their eyes reading ultrasound, or waste time ordering 2 views of projection x-ray, only to be like, oh well, now the insurer's really going to pay because I can't see anything with all this anatomical overlay. PET can count in the third spatial dimension, but not without CT providing an attenuation correction. A lot of CTs have a noisy neighbor. MRI can see in 3D plus record your brain behavior. So MRI is our future and CT a fad? No. It's not human nature to be stuck in a magnet soaked with GAD. If you don't understand some of this esoteric prose, go find yourself a CT expert who knows. I have one in mind that can explain real quick. He's a physicist from Wisconsin and he goes by Tim Stick.